Oh, what's up, YouTube? We're back with another video, and as you can see, I'm not at my desk. This is not the normal background you guys see. I'm actually recording this video in my bed. Yeah, I didn't really feel like setting up all that stuff, so I'm trying something new, and I kind of like it. It's not terrible, but today we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna be reacting to scary clips, animated. I'm not about to do all that stuff. Nah. Scary videos are not for the weak. But yeah, without further ado, let's get to the video. Let's go. All right, so this first it's 4 true dark web horror stories, but the first one, I think it's like a video call. So like let's watch it. Dang. Oh, why my subtitles on? Put that up. Why is it like this, bro? Okay.
This story happened to me on a Thursday night when I was home alone in my apartment complex. I lived
Okay.
with my roommate Josh, who was usually out with his girlfriend, so that gave me the luxury of having the place to myself. I was video chatting with 3 classmates of mine on Facebook Messenger. Their names were Eric, Craig, and Cindy. This was my first interaction with them as our professor selected us to be in a group project together. Throughout the night, we brainstormed ideas while getting more acquainted with one another. This is when the story gets a bit weird. Eric
How?
spontaneously asked the group chat, "Hey guys, want to see something cool?"
What is it?
Getting an A.
Go on and remove Eric from the group chat. We don't want you here. By the look of him, look at him. He looks like, ugh.
Plus in this project would be cool. Sure, man, what's up? Eric sends the group chat a photo. I
Okay.
click the chat icon and see a disturbing image of a woman with her arms and legs missing. What the hell?
Ew! Why are you sending us this?
Right.
Dude, where the hell did you get that photo?
I'll tell you, but you guys really need to keep this a secret. Promise me you won't tell anyone.
Why you say that?
This isn't marketing related, but okay, I guess.
Sure, dude. Please don't tell me you were the sicko who took that pic.
I didn't. I actually got the photo from the dark web.
Dude, you go on the dark web?
What's the dark web?
Can we kick Eric
Supposedly
out the
it's
group
this
chat?
hidden part of the internet where you can buy illegal stuff. I personally wasn't that educated about the dark web, but I did hear rumors about it growing up. I've always acknowledged the existence of these kinds of things growing up, but I was still unaware as to what potential atrocities lie within the online world. Eric then says,
Yeah, I just recently started getting into it. I found the photo from one of the forums I came across called Homemade Dolls. Here's the full-size picture.
he then sends us the exact same photo, except this time it had a description box next to it
That's
with the
creepy,
title,
bro.
Doll Number 20. Why the hell, of all people, did I have to be in a group project with this weirdo? The details in the description stated inhumane acts that can be performed on the victims before being shipped to their buyers. I felt pretty disgusted.
Nah, true story though. That is real. Like, I'm sure if y'all seen what's it called? It's like this game, or at least I saw Corey Kenshin play it. It's like this doll game where like they like wax them. I mean, obviously they cut them up. Clearly, she had like no legs or freaking arms. So, but that stuff is real. Like, people really do that stuff in real life. So like, I advise you to like stay off the dark web, bro. Don't be like Eric. Don't be like Eric.
Reading the dialogue, but I was still somewhat skeptical about the whole thing. It was hard to deny its legitimacy, though. The authenticity of the image looked too real to be a hoax.
To be honest, this looks photoshopped.
I don't know. It looks pretty real to me. Dude, that's disgusting. Why do you even go on sites like that?
Well, I only go on it occasionally.
Midway through Eric's sentence, a
Bro.
random user joins the video chat. Who's that?
I don't know.
I swear to God, we better not be getting hacked.
Eric, is this one of your stupid friends from the dark web? I'm gonna call the cops if it is.
Yo, kick Eric out the
That's when I
group
decided
chat,
to
bro.
move my mouse
Like,
cursor to
I'm
exit
telling
the
you.
video chat. Why the hell isn't this
Turn the
working?
computer
Come
off.
on, work, goddammit.
Turn the computer off,
My
bro.
cursor was resisting to move no matter how many times I clicked or moved my mouse. That's when the random user's video turned on. It was a guy wearing a pig mask. The mask didn't look like some dollar store knockoff. It looked like the skinned face of an actual pig. He wore it like
Yo,
he was
turn the
Leatherface from the
computer
Texas
off.
Chainsaw Massacre. Hey, is anybody seeing what I'm seeing? Eric, dude, I really hope this isn't a stupid prank. It's not, dude. I don't even know who that is. Why is there a guy wearing a pig mask on my screen?
What is stopping them from just, I don't know, unplugging the computer and the monitor and just like not plugging it back up? What is like, I hate scary things sometimes because they do dumb stuff. Like, and sorry if my camera's shaking. Like I said, I'm in the bed, so. But like, what is stopping them? You could easily just unplug it. Why waste time?
Guys, what's going on?
I don't know why, but something about that moment, I just knew. I was looking into the eyes of what true evil looks like. That's when my classmate's video chat completely froze. The only screen functioning was the pigman's. It seemed like our computers were being hijacked.
Yeah.
I couldn't quite comprehend what was going on until I heard the pigman say, "Can you see me? Say yes if you can hear me." Say it!
Oh,
I replied with, "Yes, what do you want from me?" in an uncontrollable stutter. You know that feeling you get when you're with someone for so long, every single day just drags and becomes a routine? Well, I just want something new and fresh, you know? Something vibrant that will make me feel alive again. I just need a new doll.
what's wrong with you, bro?
What do you say? Does that sound like a brilliant plan to you? I was completely appalled by what was transpiring. That's when I hear a muffled female's voice in the background.
Oh,
The pigman then swivels the camera towards the direction of the muffled voice, only to reveal a woman with no arms and legs. She had duct tape on her mouth and a chain bound around her neck.
Just
The
kill
woman
me,
was
bro.
flailing her severed arms wildly in a desperate.
all right. Last time I'm pausing. Just kill me. Look at her. She can't even stand up for herself.
Attempt to escape. A couple seconds later, the pigman approaches her while holding an axe, the kind of axe lumberjacks use to chop down trees. I began to hyperventilate as I knew the inevitable fate this woman was about to endure.
Bro,
He
this
then
is
raises
wild.
The axe up in the air.
Oh, they're gonna show
I begin
it?
screaming from the top of my lungs, "Leave her alone, or I'm calling the cops!" As I took my last glance at the woman,
And tell them what? What are you gonna tell them? There's this man on my computer that's killing a woman with a pig mask. Okay, do you know where he is? No, he's just on my camera, on my monitor. What are you gonna tell him?
realized that it was the same woman in the photo that Eric sent. That's when the pigman smashes the axe against the woman's skull repeatedly. I practically leap up from my chair and begin to vomit.
Took him a little minute. Ugh.
This sadistic display was unbearable. What the hell is going on? Someone tell me I'm dreaming. There's no way this is real. I look back on the screen, only to see nothing. Like the whole thing was just a bad dream. Or
Nah.
a figment of my imagination.
Nah, it was real, bro.
What the hell just happened? I know I'm not going crazy. I immediately messaged my classmates in the group chat saying, "Please tell me you guys saw all of that. Did any of you see the pigman? We need to report him." Yeah, I briefly saw him, but then my video chat ended.
Same here. That was weird as hell.
Must have been a hacker. Thank God my screen went back to normal. Did you see anything, Terrence? I respond as nonchalantly as I...
And Eric, don't let me catch you outside your house. I'm gonna pull up. It's gonna be a drive-by. The freak is you sitting us this stuff for? This is your fault. Your fault. We didn't ask for the lady from the dark web. You did. We didn't ask for this. You did.
I can, saying, yeah, basically what you guys saw. I think it's best that we just put this behind us and move on from here, you know? I didn't know if that was the right decision.
It wasn't.
I didn't want to further escalate the situation.
Of course you didn't.
Acknowledging the Pigman's existence was one thing, but going into further detail about afterwards just felt unnecessary. This is the part where I wish the story ends.
The
It's
flag,
been
that's
a
so
year
cool.
since the incident. I ended up dropping out and taking the semester off due to the mental trauma I endured. I now work at a local retail store. I was coming home from work one day and I saw an envelope sitting in my mail slot. I open it and discover the most horrifying thing that sent shivers down my spine.
What?
It was a picture of my classmate, Cindy. Except she had no legs and no arms. The picture was titled Doll Number 21.
Yo, that... Okay. That one was good. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That was good. Round of applause. Low key, I've never like I've seen horror shorts. Like I've seen them on Corey Kenshin's or other YouTubers, but I've never like subscribed to him, bro. We gonna subscribe to him. Let's go on and hit that bell. All right, this one is called McDonald's Vintage Horror Story. So, see what's this? What, bro? I'm tired of stuttering on camera. This is the 20th million time y'all have caught me lacking, bro. To the people that are laughing behind the screen, I'ma find you. Don't look at me confused. I know where you live. Don't ask how. I just know. I'ma find you. I'ma find you. There we go. McDonald's Vintage Horror Story.
This story occurred around the early 2000s, back when I was still in elementary school.
Whoa.
I was in my early teens, so the monotonous school life was something I always dreaded. My mom always picked me up from school as her workplace was just down the street, so getting a ride was always less strenuous than walking home.
Okay.
She would usually stop by our local McDonald's just before heading home, as she didn't really prepare home-cooked meals due to the exhaustion of being a single mother. As much as I adored my mom, the lack of home-cooked meals and abundance of McDonald's always kept me out of shape for the latter part of my teen years. The one thing I found genuinely pleasing about that McDonald's was the enormous play place attached to the restaurant itself. My mom usually dropped me off there to play with my neighborhood friends and acquaintances, as long as I got the majority of my schoolwork done.
Right.
There was this one occasion, though, that really disturbed me to my core, and it seeps into my daily thoughts from time to time. I remember being picked up from school and heading over to that same McDonald's venue to pick up some takeout for that evening. As we got inside, I recall my mom ordering the usual Big Mac combo.
I know
while
that
casually
dude.
glanced
I
at
know
the
that
plate
dude.
place
That
through the
McDonald's
glass
guy. He
window
was in
of where
another
the
video.
eating area was.
Jimmy, what drink would you like? Jimmy? Son?
Jimmy.
What drink would you like?
What's going on with Jimmy?
I remember zoning out at this particular moment and could recall the echoes of my mom calling out for me. It was almost as if I couldn't move a muscle, like my entire body was in a state of shock, traveling through space and time into another dimension. It felt like it was just me in the play place, like I had the entire setup all to myself.
You on that lean, bro.
Jimmy? What drink do you want?
I'll get a Coke, Mom. As my mom headed back to complete the rest of the order, I could recall seeing the reflection of a Ronald McDonald clown standing from a distance behind me, almost like he wanted my attention. I casually pretend like I don't see him by keeping my eyes glued to the glass and not bothering to turn around.
Why is the arm swinging
You can
around?
see me on the reflection of the glass.
What's called?
That's when I casually
Hold on, y'all.
turned towards the direction of the...
All right, we're back. Someone was calling me, so yeah.
Clown and say, can I help you, sir?
Yes, my dear boy. Do you or your mother want to
Oh
see?
no, you cannot. You can no. I'm not helping you with those you have crazy high tops. Those are not shorts, my boy. And you got on those red and white socks. Like one. Look at. Like where the
What a
mom at?
pyromaniac can do with a little fire?
We're just here to pick up a Big Mac, so no thank.
Maybe I can cook you a delicious giant Big Mac with
Yo.
my fire abilities so that you will never need to come to McDonald's again.
Hey,
Yo.
leave us alone or I will call the cops.
Talk to him, man.
I'll
Talk
just
to
teach
him.
my cellmates how to start a fire and make an explosion oh so beautiful.
Let's get out of here, Jimmy.
That's when we
word.
get inside my mom's vehicle and drive away from the McDonald's. Or should I say the clown? About a week after that bizarre encounter, I spent the
Last time I'm pausing, bro. Why is dude's bare toes out right now? Like, you know what? I gotta shut up. I can't say that. My toes are out. But like, look at bro. What is he doing? I'ma just leave him alone. All
the
right.
majority of my time playing Duck Hunt on my Nintendo, as my computer
Okay.
lacked the entertainment that today's modern computer has.
Right, right.
I eventually went back to that local McDonald's as I surprisingly missed the food, but more importantly, the play place. As the day transitioned into
what?
the evening, my mom dropped me off there as the company of the local teens in the neighborhood made her feel a little more comfortable doing so.
I'll be back at 10 p.m. sharp. Call me if you want me to pick you up earlier, okay?
Okay, Mom. I decided to call my neighbor friend Chris using the payphone located outside the McDonald's venue. Hello? Hey, Chris, it's Jimmy. You still coming to McDonald's tonight? Oh, hell yeah, I'll be there in one.
Oh.
Hey!
Yo. That low-key scared me. I'm not gonna lie. Can we get a replay on that? Oh. That terrified me, bro. Why did he mash his head in like that, bro? What's wrong with him?
Hey there, long time no see. What the hell do you want? Let me show you how I make my fire. Get the hell away from me or I'll call the cops. Fine, have it your way then. Your little behind couldn't handle all this smoke anyway.
That's when I ran inside the McDonald's and immediately made my way inside the play place.
One of my fondest
Bro.
memories growing
Bro.
up was my dad.
I honestly could have notified a McDonald's employee, or any stranger for that matter, but I ultimately decided to take the high road and waited out until it was time for my mom to pick me up. I remember making my way up through the tunnels of the
Why?
playground as I just wanted to reach the very top and avoid any further encounters with any other weirdos. I eventually reached the top of the platform and remember basking in the view, as the array of colors from the ball pit was always something I found oddly satisfying to look at. That's when I noticed a familiar head beginning to protrude from the balls in the pit.
Oh.
It was the clown.
Wait, hold on.
Familiar head beginning to protrude from the balls in the pit.
Yo.
It was the clown.
That's
The
creepy.
same clown from earlier, looking up at me with his ominous smile and revolting eyes. What the hell is going on? Why isn't anyone acknowledging this freak? The clown just stood there looking at me as if nothing mattered besides myself and his existence.
I know you can hear me up there.
What the hell do you want?
I killed your mother, Jimmy. Now it's only you and your stupid neighbors left.
What the hell are you talking about?
Jump!
Hell no, leave me alone!
Oh, don't worry. It's totally safe, Jimmy. Now jump.
Oh.
No, I'm not doing it.
Jump! Jump! Jump!
That's when I look to my left and see my friend Chris right next to me. We have no choice. What the hell?
Now it's your turn, you little brats! Jump! 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 Jump!
Yo.
I began to close my eyes and hyperventilate as I felt a sudden surge of adrenaline flowing through my body. But then I began to feel a rather odd sensation, something like a fiery substance burning the hairs on the back of my neck off. That's when I open my eyes and find myself on my apartment balcony with my entire building engulfed in flames.
What the hell? Somebody help me! Help! I hope you all burn in hell and are loving it. I hate you, Dad! You will always and will forever be a clown! I hate you, you stupid, stupid clown! Help! Somebody please call 911! Help! Help me! Somebody please call 911! Help!